Bzz, bzz. Hello everybody, welcome back to the end of Feed the Beast. You know, I was looking around Perlando Isle and I was trying to get a good sense or a good place to stand to start the episode, and I really couldn't think of a better place than right here. It really does encapsulate pretty much all of the awesome stuff we've done on Feed the Beast. But alas, we have fed the beast. It has become satisfied. It is no longer hungry, and therefore it is now taking a nap and snoring loudly. But yeah, this is the end of Feed the Beast for several reasons, which I will explain as we go through. But I thought I'll tell you what we'll be doing for this episode. We're going to be taking a look back at all of the stuff. Well, when I say taking a look back, I mean taking a look in here. Sound? There we go. In here, of all the awesome stuff which we've created and done and accomplished. So yeah. First off is Perlando Tower. This actually took me a very long time to build because I just couldn't get any inspiration from it. One of my favorite things I've ever built in Minecraft. It's really cool design. It's based off it is a Japanese pagoda building, and I really like it. It took me a while to build because I just didn't know. I didn't know where to start with it really, but once I started, and I guess you could say that I still am starting because I never finished it. I mean, look at it, it's got nothing inside here. This was a set me and Alex were using for when we were going to do the end video, but then everyone else joined in, so we didn't use it in the end. In the end. And this was my bedroom, which I occasionally used, but most of the time I actually spent back here in my B area, which unfortunately will never be completed. But yeah, this was the Japanese pagoda building. Really like it. Perlando Tower. I actually spent most of the time in the basement of this place. I think the basement is definitely the thing I'm most proud of about the tower, because it's got the awesome sorting system in it. This took me a while to do. Still kind of working on it. Forget what that was going to be. Oh, that was just going to be a dump chest. You just throw everything into it and it kicks it out into the system. And then downstairs, we have the machine room. Now, this actually had a lot more function to it than people think. I need my thing back. There we go. Because I had a secret area here which I used to get iridium and gold. And there's a couple of machines back there. Let's show you. I had a tesseract hooked up to that hopper right there, which would then use the industrial grinder to get, centrifuge, to get iridium. I also had an automatic smelting place for gold, because I was going to build the power of tower up there. That was going to be completely coated in gold, gold micro blocks, because I was going to cover it up, or going to replace all those stone bricks with warded bricks. So that only myself could get in. Good logic, words. Then cover it up in gold micro blocks. I thought that would look really cool. Unfortunately, I never got around to doing the whole massive B area. That was next on the hit list, to be honest, because I wanted to move this lot up and have that as like the core of the B area. I had a really cool name for it and a really cool design for it, and whoa! Hello? Oop. Nope. You gonna let me fly? There we go. Not a clue why frame's so low there. Let's just get out of here. But yeah, I guess now I'll just... Wowee! I can't even turn. Let me turn around. Jeez. There we go. Okay, there must be something loaded over there which is causing a buttload of lag. Whew. Oh, this is something else I changed as well. I got this stone golem worker here, And what he's set to do is take impregnated sticks out of this chest, and he will move them all over to this barrel here. And this wood golem, or straw golem, he is set to destroy all of the... I was wondering where he was, I just saw him jump up there. He is set to destroy all the flax, and because he's smart, he will replant the flax as well. Of course, this little guy who I just saw poke his head up. Hey, how you doing, buddy? He's a wood golem, and what he does is he picks up all of the loose items, or the one we specified, such as string, and he puts it in the container which you specified. So for me, there was this barrel, and that made a bunch of frames. I can't remember what I was doing in here, actually. But there is another secret area I have built, and that was to house all of the different formic bees. And I've started to get all of these shards, which are marvellous. Unfortunately, I'll never use them. Let's go take a look at the codenamed Power of Tower. Up top, let's just switch to the Goggles of Revealing. I've now supercharged this node, and these crystals, what they do is they overcharge it by 10%. I forget exactly how they work, but as you can see in the bottom left corner, 706 out of 641, that's an extra 10%. And then whenever this node is overcharged, they will, or these things here, these crystal capacitors, they will suck out the overcharged section, or aura, I guess, and store it up, and each of them hold 100 vis. So that's cool. Whee! Something I had worked on down here. These are all the vials. Not vials, water jars. And these are tallow golems. What they do, this one here is given a bucket. He will pick up this water source and fill the cauldron every time we use something. And this guy, he will, or he's set to pick up these, I think they're called glass vials, and he will automatically use the arcane alembics, which are poking out the cauldron here, to bottle up all of the excess essentia for me. So, very helpful. Thank you guys. You deserve a promotion. Nah. Oh, and something else I was working on. Well, I wasn't really working on it. I was looking into it before the server went. With these barrels here, I think there's 49 of them. And I will show you what that's for. I bred all of the formic bees. What is it? Pure, flux, and node. As you can see, there's all these formic flowers over here. This is where I currently have my pure bee, because this node was all fluxy. So this pure bee here will slowly pull out essentia or flux from the node to purify it. As you can see, flux is none. And what it will do is it will give off these crystallized aspects. What you can do is you can craft 8 of these in a crafting bench around a glass vial, which we saw that tallow golem had. Or what you can do is you can just throw these directly into the crucible, because each of them hold 1 in their respective aspect, which is actually really, really helpful. So I had that going, and that's what those barrels were for. I was going to set up a way to send all of these aspects to the barrels on their own. Never got around to it, unfortunately. If we go over this way, you will see something which I began to set up, but never really did because Alex yelled at me. This was going to be Spawn Tower. It's going to basically have a bunch of spawners in it. It was going to be controlled with redstone, and it would only turn on if you were standing in the collection point to avoid lag. But again, it's gone. This was something me and Alex started to build, but we never did because Alex stopped playing on the server. This was going to be the Perlando Isle Central Control Tower, also known as PICT, which was going to have these awesome, what are they called? Industrial information panels. Unfortunately, again, never got finished. We were going to have control rooms and everything to turn on and off stuff. But as you can see, you know, it shows the amount of fuel we've got, the amount of oil we've got, the amount of space which is free in the oil tank. It's really cool. Won't show Alex's building because Alex isn't me, and that's what we're doing in this episode. This, again, one of my favourite things about this place, the tree, what we were going to do is we were going to have beacons come out of the middle, all around the tree. We were going to have one beacon for everything, basically. But I discovered you couldn't have beacon light going through water. And again, we never got around to do anything. But there's our precious dragon egg. I love that episode, by the way. The 2 episodes we did. One when we built the tree and the second one when we went to the end. Fun fact, before that video, I said, oh, hang on, guys. I'll just brew us some potions because we're going to need them. And Alex was like, well, pretty much everyone was like, we won't need potions. This is Feed the Beast Dale. We've got jetpacks. We've got swords, which are awesome. Because we had the, what was he called? Frederick? The XP turtle. So we had awesome enchants and stuff. And myself and Quinn were the only 2 that didn't die. And the only reason why Quinn didn't die is because she flew off without trying to help everyone. Because we spawned on an asteroid. Or we spawned on the Obsidian Island, which wasn't connected to the island. And I was trying to help people by building a bridge. But then the Ender Dragon knocked off me, Wally, and Peter. And Alex went up to one of the crystals, punched it, and died instantly, and all his stuff got lost. So he was annoyed with that. And so that's why I said, I told you so. No one would listen to me. This, again, is a cool little design I came up with. I really like this. It's a dual portal. We've got the Nether up the top, Twilight Forest at the bottom. And something I want to test quickly. See if this is still the case. If we quickly go into the Nether. Any day now. No, okay. The Nether would just get completely flooded in here with zombie pigmen. And I do not know why, because all of these are half slabs. If you hit F7, it shows the spawning place. Like, there's hardly any place for them to spawn at all. Even up top here. But they would be absolutely flooded with zombie pigmen. And worst is, Alex, for some reason, he's just got this thing where he has to punch them. And then I go through the portal, and they attack me. I was like, why you attack me? I'm your friend. Then I have to kill them all with my Zap Zap rod. Mjolnir. Okay, so, next up, we have the library. Again, this building, you may not be able, it doesn't look like it now that I look at it. Okay, it never looked like it. I tried basing it off the town hall in Animal Crossing New Leaf. Didn't really work that well. Of course it wouldn't work that well, it's from another game. Please not use shelves until I remove this sign. That's basically me just saying, hey, I need to figure... I never figured out a way of signposting these saying, hey, look, Aquafinity books go here, Feather Falling goes here, because obviously we never filled the shelves up with everything. And if you're wondering how I get XP without doing anything, it's these marvellous blocks here. These are 25 apiaries, and what they have is bees in them, and they need cacti to work. So as you can see, no flowers, so they're not working, but their effect is still working, which is the Explorer effect, which gives XP. And it's great, it works wonderfully. Never figured out what to do in here. So that's the library. That's awesome build. What the thing I was going to do down here, it was going to be like a reservation area. I explained it in the video, and I was going to put I think his name was Fred, the XP turtle. No, Experior. Oh yes, he replaced Fred. Experior was going to go down here. He was going to be our receptionist, because every library has a receptionist. Something which is weird, which I don't understand, is this node here. It used to be out in the middle of this little cove, whoops, around about here-ish. And what I did is I used a node bee, which has the aura attract effect, and it drags nodes towards it, and it used to have 240 Vs, and now it has 397. I don't understand. It gradually went up as the node moved, which is really weird. Something over here which I recently created, which we never really use that much. This was a blaze spawner. It was testing for the spawner tower. It actually works really well. Just let a bunch of spawn. Gonna spawn yet? Oh wait, I'm in peaceful. It won't spawn. It actually works really well, because if they can't see you, then they'll just fall down, and then they'll fall into the water, start taking damage, and then their rods just go into there. It's fairly simple. But probably my most favoritist technical thing I have built in this series would be the power plant. I've done pretty much all of this. I think the only thing Alex did was he built the wind turbine at the top, which not very tricky, you know. But I am very, very pleased with this whole thing. I designed everything in here myself, all the bits and bobs and how it works and stuff, because I love that sort of thing. What we have, this is where we generate EU, and what we have here is, it starts over here with one alveary, and in said alveary is a genetically modified demonic bee, and it creates these simmering combs. And what happens is this crazy pipe network here, everything basically goes into this one diamond pipe here, which is where everything is sorted. Simmering comb goes down here into a centrifuge, which then produces phosphor, and the phosphor comes up out of here and into this relay. Yep. And the relay then kicks it into this pipe network, which is a regulator here. This regulator wants 2 bits of phosphor to 1 bit of cobblestone, because that's the correct ratio to create lava in the squeezer. So by default, there's going to be 1 bit of cobblestone in here, and there's a plane going overhead, not fun. By default, there's 1 piece of cobblestone in the regulator, and when this relay receives enough phosphor, it kicks it into a pipe network, which then puts it into this inventory here, which will then put it into the squeezer. And a cool feature of the regulator is once it completes its recipe, so 2 phosphor and 1 cobblestone, it will emit a redstone pulse, which I have going over to this filter here. That's a design I changed. It used to be a transposer, it's now a filter, which kicks out 1 piece of cobblestone from here from the igneous extruder. So that way it ensures that the regulator's inventory always has a cobblestone in it, and it creates lava. And then the lava is pumped out into these thermal generators, and then the power is sucked out of there and into the MFSU, which leads to both mine and Alex's house. It's a really cool design. And of course those 2 machines over there, the squeezer and the centrifuge, they require EU. So we've got these, no, not EU, MJs. So we've got these 3 electrical engines here, which power up this redstone energy cell, and that's always powered on, which is great. So that's how we got EU. To get MJs, Michael Jackson's, we used fuel. And just, where am I? Just quickly, I will show you the bit at the back first. This is very simple. We have an oil tank here, with the oil coming out of it. We've got a liquid tesseract. That's how we got our oil. We would send it wirelessly, or pipelessly. That should be a thing. Goes into these refineries. The refineries are powered by this redstone energy cell, and the refineries then create fuel, lots of ing, trying to remember, and the fuel goes into these combustion engines first, and then any excess goes into our main tank here, which is great. It works like a charm. But as for actually powering the machines we have, we've got I created this really cool energy array here, which blew up. It blew up, but I added 2 extra aqueous accumulators, which keeps it sufficiently cool. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little ending slate at the end of this video, where there's going to be annotations to where you can see how I created all of the different things. I've just decided on that. Because some people might want to know how to create this. Whoa, something's using energy. Interesting. Oh, that would be the centrifuge from my bees. So yeah, that is everything I have built in Perlando Isle. We covered everything there. Basically, what's happened with the server is it ended up being just me playing on it. Peter had rubbish internet, Quinn never played on it anyway, Alex just got bored of it and got bored of YouTube in general. So it ended up just being me. And the fun fact, when the server was started, I didn't actually want to make videos on it. I was just like, yeah, I'll play, but I probably won't make videos because I wasn't too keen on doing Minecraft videos. But yeah, it ended up being pretty much just me to make videos on it, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. It's upsetting being on a multiplayer server, all on your own. That's the main reason why I no longer wanted to make videos on it. Elton John. Let's put my proper helmet back on. There we go. That's the main reason why I no longer wanted to create videos on it. It's because I mainly did this for the multiplayer, you know, interacting with other people. Yeah, that's where I had most fun. When me and Peter went to kill the Wither, when Alex and I were building the tree together, you know, that was a lot of fun. And kind of sucks that everyone else sort of just left, but you know, I tried persuading them to come back on. I was like, hey Alex, if you come on and do such and such, then I'll make you all this iridium armor. And he did bite for a little bit, but then it was just like, nah. So what happened was I said to the guys, I was just like, you know, I'm probably gonna stop playing Feed the Beast now because it's a multiplayer server and there's no one else on it. And Quinn was just like, well, you know, you're the only one left on the server, so if you're not going to play it, then I'm just not going to pay the next server fees or whatever it is. So she didn't, and I was just like, well, when does it end? And she's like, 5 days. Oh, okay. So after this whole thing, this is the craziest part. So I am going to stop creating Feed the Beast videos. This is the end of my series. But the crazy thing is, Peter and Alex, I believe, are still going to be creating Feed the Beast videos in the same world, because we've all got single-player downloads of it now. I'm going to remove all mine. I don't want it. There's no need for it for me, really, because I will be stopping the series here. But if you want to catch up some Feed the Beast with Alex and Peter, their links to their channels will be in the description. They should be doing Feed the Beast stuff. And for now, I will say sayonara. Have fun. Take it easy. Peace out. And I'll see you in another series. Bye-bye, guys.
Last time on Feed the Beast.
And so today we're building a fountain here. 30, 2x4. Can't fit through the tower door.
What are you singing?
It's fatty 2x4. Can't fit through the tower door.
What do you think of this? Success?
We all got back when I finished building my penis stump.
Oh, good.
Alex has done the first one of these little tree lights.
What is that I see in my side of my view there, Dale?
But, you know, I think this tree, Alex, it's missing a certain something. Do you know what would go perfectly on that purple lamp?
What?
The dragon egg. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Feed the Beast. That's a quick flip squin. Today, we've got everyone here. We've got Peter. Hello.
I'm an alcoholic.
We have Wally.
Hello.
Oh my god, believe
Oh, yes!
Oh my god, you believe that?
Jesus Christ.
we have Quinn.
Hi, I own the server.
And we
Oh,
have...
just to rub that in everyone's face, doesn't she?
Oh, just
it's
glue.
not gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me.
And me.
and Alex, of course.
Me.
Eventually today, we are hoping to go in here, aren't we? So,
Dragon.
Well,
Alex and I have the keys, so you guys might want to
Everyone
stand
watching
back.
my view, this is my first episode, by the way, so yeah, new series. Woo!
Oh!
Oh God.
Okay, go in.
Oh, Dale's already gone in.
Oh,
Okay, then.
careful. This could be a problem.
Ah,
Oh well.
right. We
Okay.
need to make a path.
I'm flying.
Does Peter
I will
have
go-
building blocks?
I'm
I
gonna
do.
dig some end stone.
I got a bit of blocks.
Oh yeah, I don't have a jetpack.
Oh!
What?
Dragon! Oh my god.
Wow.
Best start.
God.
You guys slept, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, they just lost all their stuff.
Oh! Oh dear.
I got.
That is best
Wally,
beginning.
My
Wally,
jetpack.
Wally. Here is endstone. Build. Build, my friend.
Oh my god. This
Oh,
is
crap.
harder than I thought.
Are you guys getting the crystals, yeah?
Oh my god.
Guys, it just blew up.
Yes, we noticed.
Oh wow.
I have nothing.
Well, what
Oh
was
my
I
god, the
saying?
Ender Dragon flew
Can I
underneath.
actually say I
Again.
told you so now?
Um.
Well, that's because I got a bit too enthusiastic.